Alrighty. And with that said, probably going to be going for 2 to 3 hours. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we're going when we get to the 2 hour mark. As always, I will do breaks. It'll probably be a rolling break because there's a section where we hit a bunch of trash. So if that happens, like, feel free to step out. But please try and wait until we get to that rolling break spot. It is right after Mott. And yeah, all the rules that apply in Perky Pugs apply here. So just generally boils down to be excellent to each other. I've never had any issues, but if something does come up, feel free to whisper me at any point. And I'm like, the add-on's broken, so I'm super in control of my whispers today. It's kind of a nice change of pace. As we are getting everybody summoned, does anyone have any questions about that half of the explanation?
I'm already there. Thanks for the summon, though.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to summon people.
I know. I get it. I get it.
Mostly, do you need me to heal or is DPS good?
Definitely DPS.
Okay.
Actually, now we have 24 or 5 healers. It makes a little bit more sense. But if need be, I can also flex a DPS. Yeet, as we get the last couple people in, we do have Warlocks in the group, which is super awesome, so we will get you.
I think we got everybody summoned, right? Everybody got summoned?
Yeah, just one more rogue. But I will go ahead and give real fast explanations for Rathian. Like I said, it's going to be faster. So if you have questions, feel free to ask them. Big things going on here is make sure that you're taking incinerations out of the raid. Step out of Gale Blast, the first explosion and the secondary explosion. When he turns into smoke, I'm going to call out a marker that you need to go to. You're going to he's going to look in one direction. We run to the opposite side of the room. This is normal, so there still is a smoke and mirror phase, but there's no more scales, so pretty much just DPS down. Oh, no, there is scales. If I could have a couple folks volunteer to step into the scales.
I'll do scales.
I can do scales. I can do scales.
Looks like we had 3 people. If those aren't filled, just step in if you see them open. DPS down the shards. And yeah, get the boss. Like I said, faster. So if you have questions, feel free to ask them. For tanking, it is 2 and then you taunt off, and DBM is pretty good about yelling at you for that one.
2? Okay, cool.
Waiting on one friend. All right, looks like we're all set. It's on the tanks. You guys have assists, so feel free to do a countdown timer.
Copy that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And let's get a hero on the pole. Oh, make sure to put him to the side. He's a dragon, so his tail's going to bash us. Yeah, perfect. There you go. Take these incinerations out. And you'll want to have one tank with the melee and then one tank tanking off, to actually taking the boss off to the side, so that way you guys both don't get the stacks.
I got 3 around here if you want to turn off.
Incinerations out. Get him a little bit more to the side. His tail's getting a little close. Perfect. All right, Gale Blast is coming soon. Get out of that. Right. Move towards Diamond and Triangle.
1.
Beware.
Much more towards Diamond. And back on the boss. Incineration's out. Yep, so go ahead and taunt off there. You'll just want to taunt it. And then the other tank, yep,
Yeah, Ronnie, it's
Tau, go ahead. Incineration's out.
Beware.
And out of Gale Blast, there'll be a secondary. Watch that too. Move towards Triangle and Diamond again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Much, much more towards Triangle.
There's a good spot for darkness here, Yumi.
Got it.
All right, we're going into Smoke and Mirrors, so Scales people, jump into those scales. Everybody else, get the shards.
Oh, there are 3 people in the scales that I went.
All right, and let's get these shards. And nicely done, back on the boss. Incineration's out of the rig. And there it is. We're going to head towards Skitra. Oh, and if you happen to get loot that you don't need, feel free to just put it up in raid chat. My only request is that if somebody else just put loot up and you have a different piece, wait a couple minutes to give it a chance for that one to finish its roll. But if you have the same piece, feel free to be like, oh, I have 2 of these, so then the top 2 rolls will win. So I'm happy to report everybody that Mistweaver is the exact gosh darn same spec that it was before the pre-patch.
Yep, feels bad, man.
Is that good or bad?
Kind of bad. I did not. Mistweaver's okay. It's just not as strong a healer as any other healer spec.
You going right?
Oh, it's fun.
Yep. Let's go ahead and pull these fellas back. Make sure we're getting those Shadow Menders first. Because I got on my Paladin and I was like, what is this? Mana matters? And now I'm here. I'm like, oh, nothing has changed.
To me, it feels like Feral Druid hasn't really changed either.
I've been so much more on the leveling spree than I have been on the testing out my specs. Make sure that we're interrupting the Shadow Menders. There might be a... Yeah, there's a third one in there. Let me mark it. But yeah, I got a shaman up to 50. I'm working on a hunter now. Been going through Pandaria pretty much for every single character, of course.
Nice. Yeah, I think I got all my classes up to 50 except Shaman, Rogue, and Druid. They're like 45, 48.
I got 1450s.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I think I have 9 or 10.
Yeah. I've got at least every class already max and a couple duplicates.
I'm at 8. And with my hunter, I'll be at 9. I think I'm probably gonna be good with that. Because realistically, I don't even play all my max level characters as is.
Yeah. Right now,
I just
mostly just use them for professions.
All right, everybody dismiss your pets. We're going to be going up the sneaky route. So every pet you've got, dismiss it, and then follow us up this way.
Do you guys have Warlock for summon?
We do. As soon as we get to the next boss, we can throw that out.
Okay.
I remember tanking this boss. It actually wasn't hard.
Nah, this boss is pretty good.
Yeah. Do you need the
this
cheese
is
strat?
pretty simple.
No, because on normal it doesn't matter too much.
Oh.
And we usually have druids with mass entangle.
I don't think my druid has mass entangle, but there's 2 other druids.
I didn't think there was a wall on normal.
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah, you're right, there's not.
Is that mist I hear?
Maybe.
Wait, who are you on?
The road that starts with an E.
The rogue that starts with an E. Wait, I should have just looked for the only person on Frostmourne.
Alright,
I
as we get
leveled
this...
another rogue because I don't like this rogue's name, but it's not geared enough for this run.
Oh my goodness.
You don't like its name?
I'm too cheap to pay for a name change.
I feel that though. I really
I
want to
do.
name change my mage, but like $10. I don't know if
It's
that's worth it.
$25 here in Australia.
Oh, jeez. That's a heckin' lot more. Is that just because like tariffs?
Well, their minimum wage
I
is higher
mean,
than
a
US.
lot of it is just the currency conversion.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
I
the
think,
Australian
like-
dollar was that weak though.
Yeah, it's probably like 16. Like $10 for you is probably $16 to $20 for us.
I hear their minimum wage in Australia is higher than the US, though, so. Maybe that's how it shakes out, too.
Ooh, now we have 6 healers. Do any of my healers have a DPS spec they want to try out? If not, I can go deeps. That is totally fine, but I just want to give somebody else a chance.
I mean, we won't die.
True.
True.
Let's get a summon for our last friend.
One moment, actually. I just need to put the Azurite traits on. You can send it. It won't take 2 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's
DPS
okay.
is not my main, so I'm,
Oh, no, if you want us to heal, that is totally fine.
No,
I can
I'm
go
the tank.
DPS.
Or
Oh, never
I was
mind.
that tank that message.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. I thought you were Sherfantha. Let me actually put this in raid chat because they might not be in Discord yet. And while we're getting people all summoned in and all set up, real quick, Skitra mechanics explanation. If you get what is the name of it? Shred Psyche, get away from the group ASAP. And then once you drop that purple copy, everybody needs to kill that. There's no wall. And then when he disappears, everybody's going to get one of 2 buffs. Tanks, one of our tanks is going to drop the marker. The other tank is going to call out which marker they see a boss. That is the boss that we're going to attack. Since everybody will see 4 copies, but it'll be different copies depending on which debuff you have. We will hero in the pull. And that's the fight. Any questions?
Sorry, you said something about tanks. We'll know which one's real. How?
Yeah, so one of my tanks is going to drop world markers on the 4 copies of the boss that they will see. The other tank will just call out on which world marker actually has a boss by it, because you guys will be in opposite realms. Yeah, because you'll be in opposite realms, so you'll have 4 different copies and only one will overlap.
Yeah, I've tried Druid Healing and I like it. I'm just testing Feral now.
Consider mine not ready. Latella is ready. I was waiting on Sums.
I'm just refreshing my memory on how to drop markers. We're debating which one of us is doing it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know if you have XRT, it has a frame, but if not, you can always just open up your sidebar in the base UI.
I'm trying to figure out if it's easy to click on those bars and put the markers.
Gotcha. Just let me know when you 2 are ready and we'll be all set.
Yeah, I'm trying out this trinket that says best in slot. Yeah, it said this one's the best, so I just made it today. It's supposed to be even better than the mythic gear.
Oh, I heard of that, yeah?
Yeah, 115 haste is a lot. You have to remember that.
So I went ahead and finished learning my inscription so I can make it.
Waiting on 2. Hello. Alright, just waiting on Tal.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't used SRT in a long time. How do you do it from the base UI?
It is in the left-hand side of your screen. If you have braid frames up, there's like a tab that you can click. Yep, and it's the flag.
Right. Yeah, no, I got it. I'm just dumb. Hang on. I'm good.
No worries. All right, and with that, we are all set. So on the tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Shred Psyche out of the raid. Run, miss, run. And get that Shred Psyche. All right, we're in 2 different phases. Tanks are going to be putting out world markers. Looks like we just got 1 world marker out right now.
I was gonna say there don't seem to be, and they seem to be in odd spots.
I think it might actually be.
Yes, it's X then.
It's X. Yep, everyone on X.
Yep.
The nice thing is this is normal, so the debuff we get goes away. Yeah, so it doesn't stack every time.
You know, I can't believe you ripped aggro at the beginning.
That was scary.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Shred Psyche out. All right, let's get these markers up. Fairly certain it's X.
Yeah, it's X. I can see it.
Wow, I picked the right one every time by accident.
Because Rainy is doing the marking.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Shred Psyche out of the group. And go ahead and just stay on the bus. And nicely done. And let's head to Mott. Yep, if there's something you need, feel free to just slash roll, and it'll do it out of 100 automatically. And we're going to be going to the right this time, so again, make sure to dismiss your pets. Sneaky on over, and we'll jump down.
I was going to say, everybody seemed to go left.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pull.
What happens if you go down this hole?
Probably death. I've never tried it, though.
You should go find out.
It might even block you from falling down that hole.
It's death.
Rest in peace, Windtalkers.
Find out.
Thank you. Thank you for sciencing that, Windtalkers. Alrighty, we're gonna get this pack over here.
Yeah, these ones, okay.
And let's continue on to Mott. So, in other, I guess, kind of good, but mostly bad news, Windwalker also doesn't feel any different, which means it's still not fun.
So Monk is pretty
that,
much
the DPS
all the
one?
way around.
Yeah, I mean, oh, I almost got yeeted. A lot of this is like, a lot of these specs right now are going to change a ton with the Covenant system and all that, so this is not how they'll feel in Shadowlands, but definitely not the most fun right now.
Aw, that's boring.
Yeah. Although, on the bright side, I'm actually enjoying my mage again after an expansion of not enjoying her, so that's good.
Oh, what
Wow,
spec are
don't
you?
get me wrong, there is Touch of Death now.
That's true. We had like a kind of quasi version of it that was interesting, but not as fun. So it is nice to have the original,
They
or
brought it
closer to the
back?
original.
Is it capped by your max health? I quit my Windwalker.
Let me check.
It should be.
Did Brewmaster always have Touch of Death, or is that new from pre-patch?
Nah, they gave it to all monk specs. That's new. It used to just be Windwalker.
I thought so. So leveling a new monk, I feel so OP in dungeons as a Brewmaster because that kills anything with like any mob except bosses instantly. It's hilarious.
Sweet.
What spec of mage are you doing?
Frost.
And I got confused. I was thinking Touch of Karma for PvP. They nerfed the heck out of it.
Oh.
Yeah, Touch of Death seems broken with
Better.
tank hit points. It's really fun.
Make sure we're getting skull. Yeah, I really enjoy playing my monk, even though like I like playing her a lot. It's just none of the specs do particularly well, so it's hard to justify. So I made the decision to not play her in Shadowlands as much.
Yep,
And
me too.
that was probably good, even though it makes me sad because she's so much fun.
And that's why I switched for the start of Ny'alotha.
I
Well,
did
midway
as
through
well.
Ny'alotha.
Same. I switched to Paladin tank, and then they're nerfing that. In
Be careful not to murder
Fury
yourself.
Warrior.
Yeah, so I'm waffling between. I really did not like my mage like all expansion long. That and I'm leveling a hunter because I want to have a ranged DPS. So I gotta choose which will be my second main for Shadowlands.
What spec was your mage before pre-patch when you didn't like her?
Frost.
Ah.
I think they just buffed Frost today.
Again?
Buffed it?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah, they buffed it again.
Because I was hearing
What did they
your
buff?
Frost pulls like 7.5k DPS and the other two pull 3k.
I liked the burst fire had before pre-patch.
Miss, what have you done?
Did you run off the edge, Miss?
No, he pulled
No, I
stuff
got
all the way
eaten by
back.
ads.
And I thought he was a tank, so I ran in there and almost died.
No, me
talking
and
about-
Wind Talker stealthed through the other way.
I had to feign death to not die from the mobs. It was great.
You're talking about the prod pally nerfs? Yeah. How do you think your two tanks feel right now?
Or they both? Yeah. I'm. By the way,
Yeah,
sorry
I'm
for my
more-
DPS.
I'm telling for if you don't have the like pop-up thing on.
Yeah. So human pally and a drain. Okay.
I feel squishier after pre-patch. It's sad.
Yeah, the self healing was great.
That's why I hate Holy Power. So
Yeah. Yep.
I
get 3 stacks. I can't get 6 stacks technically because I used that one talent that instantly got him back. I could, if I needed to look at burst DPS for some weird reason, I could literally shield slam 6 times. Or shield of righteousness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I will lie. As a
sorry.
holy paladin, I am not excited for holy power being back.
Oh, you have to heal with it.
What?
Yeah.
They give it to you? It's just
Interesting.
red.
They gave it to all paladins.
Oh, that's rough.
So some of your best heals, I take it, are gated behind runes, or how many you need.
It's not even that. It's actually worse because, so what they did, it's multi-parted. They made Crusader Strike, which used to just be like a free DPS thing that you did mostly to help reduce the cooldown on Holy Shock. They gave that a mana cost equivalent to Holy Shock. So Holy Paladins are having hecka amount of problems right now. And both Holy Shock and Crusader Strike, and I think a few other things, those are your two main generators, generate holy power. And then you can either spend it on Word of Glory or Light of Dawn. Light of Dawn is good because that's our only AoE, but Word of Glory is just like a very slightly better version of Holy Light that requires 3 GCDs to generate. It's just, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, as a survival hunter, they gave me freaking Arcane and Steady Shot with no bow, so.
Did they really?
Oh,
They really. I can't use them.
Yeah, this must be their base.
They gave Steady
Funny,
Shot,
though.
Arcane Shot, and then Hunter's Mark for all hunters.
At least Hunter's Mark isn't DPS anymore.
What did you now?
Stealth detection and something else.
Boring.
But it used to be like a 10% DPS. You had to start every fight with it.
I wish I was a balance player so I could test it out, but I've never really played balance. So.
Go ahead and back it on up. Once we get that guide, boss is going to be spawning. As we're finishing up, really, really fast mod mechanics. Again, if you have questions, feel free to ask them. If you get something, hold on. Man, I keep getting all of the trick or treats. I'm evil. Okay. Why can't I remember this? It's only been like a week. Whatever that big Devour Magic. If you get Devour Magic, take that on outside of the group. When he casts Stygian Annihilation, make sure you're standing inside of the Devour Magic circle, otherwise you will get smushed. And when he goes into his Obsidian Skin phase, DPS him steadily and evenly. This will be a lot easier to do now that we don't have corruptions being super spiky. And yeah. Hero on pull.
Fussy, you know what I just thought of? There's not going to be a mind control on Ny'alotha.
No, there is not. We might even go down the flesh tube for once.
Oh my god, flesh tubes.
Beast Cleave on dragons is really cool looking.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ow. Wrong button.
Take those Devour Magics out. Tanks, go ahead and just taunt that add in when it comes out. Devour Magic's out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Annihilation's coming soon. Yep. Go ahead and dip in now. You know you're in when you're silenced.
Beware.
Well, my
And
problem
step
is
on out.
don't get silent.
Alright, you want to taunt? What's up?
Devour Magic's out.
I got 5. Thank you.
Go ahead and taunt that add in.
Add the ads while you're tanking.
You can go ahead and stand. Ionica. I think I said that right. Devour Magic's. Actually, go ahead and stack on up on his butt. Remember, slow and steady on the DPS. Do not do anything too bursty because your damage is reflecting. Tanks who will want to... Oh, let's get a Brez on our tank.
What happened? That was awesome.
Tanks, make sure you're intercepting those orbs. Far away, and then bringing the circle close onto the group. And nicely done.
Like a goalie.
Pretty much. Devour Magic's out.
Beware.
So yeah, everyone can realize that feral druids don't get silenced.
1.
Annihilation. Get ready to dip in now. Make sure you're silenced. And head on out and let's finish them up. This next ad, if I can have the tank not tanking the boss, just pick him up and keep him away from the group. Let's see if can we push him. Yes, there we go. Nicely done.
You know, I wasn't getting the little silence thing. You guys seeing that, you know, when you dipped into the Devour Magic pools, did you see the little silence thing above your head?
I
did.
did not on the last pull, on the last Devour Magic.
I thought it say silence at least one time. And there's a little, weird purpley shield thing around you.
I don't know. I just noticed that it wasn't. I was expecting to see it. I was in the center of the damn thing, and it wasn't there. Weird. Bugs.
Yeah, and that's part of why I'm just doing normal for the foreseeable future, because there's so much hinkiness going on that I would just rather give everybody a chance to test their specs rather than try and push, big prog. We were super efficient today. So there's a pretty long stretch of trash here, so I guess this won't be our official break, but if you need to step away to do something real fast, now is a good time to do that.
Oh, and whoever's running Yumiko, can you I don't need those bracers. I just saw leather and I rolled on instinct.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Sorry, I was trying to write in chat. I'm like, wait a second, I've got voice chat.
No.
Not waste your gear on me. My level's high enough.
Yeah, I needed my boots.
Unfortunately, I have no idea who rolled second, so
It only lasted so long. Thank you for the res. My karma only has a certain amount of keep me alive.
Yeah, I think when monks first came out, didn't that used to persist the whole period? And then there was a PvP talent or something to reflect all the damage you got?
Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
That sounds right. It's now only up to 50%. With 70% of that being redirected. We can go ahead and keep pulling.
So was I bugged to do feral druids generally not get silent?
They should be getting silenced, yeah.
Weird, because when I stood in the purple thing, I did not get silenced for annihilation.
Yeah, and I think that might just be a bug right now, because usually everyone
I
should.
think you got silence. You just didn't see the mark.
No, I could do all my attacks. I stood in annihilation and attacked something.
That's because that's not a spell. You're silenced from casting.
Yeah.
You're not pacified.
Yeah, so, if you're going to do melee attacks, you're all right. But if you wanted to, cast a rejuve or something, you would not be able to.
Oh, okay, so I would have had to get out of feral to see that I was silenced. I get it.
Since you like silence, last week I found this elevator does not kill you.
I'm gonna not test it, though.
We ran that experiment. It's not a crusher like Antuus.
So I can jump off the top. It won't kill me?
No, I mean it won't crush you.
It's funny, too. Half this game crush you and half just don't care.
I missed the elevators that will crush you.
I missed it.
The one in, what is that, Mogushan? The dungeon in Panda, it won't crush you either. So sad.
I'll res you.
All right, let's go ahead and pull.
Oh, that elevator boss.
Wait, the elevator actually
Sorry,
killed?
elevator boss.
Make sure we're interrupting the scold friend. And we're going to switch to X as soon as she's done. And we're going to go switch to triangle. Okay, so are we feeling Flesh Tube? Are we feeling Raden Wing? Or are we feeling Vixiona Wing?
We'll just do the whole thing.
We probably will be able to. I just wanna know where people want to prioritize.
I have no idea.
I know Heim.
I don't care.
Whichever one was possible. Assuming we only killed the only dragon, I don't really care. Probably.
I say we do Inquisitor, Vexiona, Hive Mind, Rawdan, Flesh Tube.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever efficient would be my
I don't care who we do.
I don't know what that is though.
Be careful of that eye. Let's actually just get him first. Get the eye. Focus, focus, focus. Get him, get him. Nicely done. And now let's get the rest of these fellas.
If only I could make a consecration like 3 times larger.
Blade Storm hitting like nothing out of all those packs. Feels bad, man.
Oh.
Subrogue feels so bad on AoE right now. I get Shuriken Storm. That's it.
I mean, if any class was to be single target DPS, it better be rogue, right?
You can still dump eviscerates on single target, right? In AoE.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Like AoE just increases your single target damage.
Really
You
helps
just-
killing priority targets.
One Shuriken Storm will get you max combo points, so that's nice.
That's why they were so good on Zul at the start of the H-Pack. Because they would just shuriken strike the ads and then dump all the combo points into the boss.
Yeah.
Put the knife twisters back here, the stealth guys.
Oh, there they are. All right, head towards Inquisitor. Zanish.
Oops.
Yeah. Focus the big spider first.
I didn't even realize we got that friend pulled.
Yep.
We got multiples.
Try and pull them away from that pillar if you can. Just pull them towards the entrance. I realize I said this way too late, but I was dead for most of that. For future note, those pillars empower them, so if we can drag the ads away from them, it makes them less spicy.
We did Ny'alotha hard mode.
We did.
Hi, I'm new here. What's up?
Oh, do the achievements. That'd be hard.
Yeah, no worries.
Although when everyone started dying, I'm like, oh, it's bubble tot time. Okay.
Oh, this is the boss that I hated doing the achievements on.
Oh, is that the one where you gotta just bounce it back and forth like 15 times or something like that?
Yeah, you gotta get 3 goals in with 3 seconds or less.
Oh, you play catch. That's funny.
This boss on Mythic, I hated.
Luckily, we didn't make it to this boss on Mythic. We got
one mistake, you're dead.
Yep.
Yeah, we were banging our heads on Hive Mind, and we stopped.
You're gonna solo the boss mist? Awesome.
Just the balls, man.
Oh, gotcha.
If that's what you guys want to do.
Yeah. Well, probably what I'll do is I'll have just one team. And then we'll have anybody who wants to, but you will be one of those people. So we have one mentor.
I think Tanner should do it.
I'm lagging. Sorry.
Good.
Instant response.
It's moments like this boss where I wish I was a healer or a tank.
As a healer, you still do it.
From hearing this boss described, I'm glad I'm a tank. And just,
This boss is honestly pretty easy. I think it's kind of a boring fight unless you're on soccer duty.
I have always failed soccer. I've never successfully done it.
Ooh, gotcha.
Did you get to do it on Mythics, Fussy?
Nope, we did not get there. We also are the team I was writing with was a AOTC group that was like, oh well, we got AOTC in super early, and so now we have nothing to do, so we ended up poking our heads. Alrighty. So, real fast mechanics of Xanish. I'm trying to remember what's on normal. Okay. If you get Soul Flay on you, there's going to be a orange glowing copy of yourself. Move away from that copy. Watch out for purple pizza slices. That is all the mechanics. Unless you are playing soccer. If you're playing soccer, you're going to... Actually, we can either do this the way where I teach people soccer, or we can do this the way where we just get soccer done super fast. Which would folks prefer?
I might be able to solo it if someone looks so good.
I don't know what soccer is, so...
Probably fast.
Okay, yeah, we will do the fast way. So I know I'm voluntolding. Also, he volunteered Mist. Do I have 2 other folks who need to stand in? Who can stand in? Honestly, you don't even have to do it. Mist will solo it. You just need to make sure that you jump in.
I can do it. This is Aubrey.
Perfect.
Latella's normally a tank, so I'll jump in because I need to see what it looks like at least once.
Okay. Aubrey, Latella, and Alendril. will be our soccer people. You guys will be it every single time because then normally you can. Other than that, Hero One poll. Any questions?
Someone asked for a repair bot. Do we have one?
Not on this tune.
I can go ahead and drop Jeeves. Give me 1 second.
Does anyone else see the blinding yellow light in the ground when Power Word Fortitude is cast?
Wasn't paying attention. No.
Jeeves on school.
You know what I really like about this pre-patch? The repairs are very small.
Oh yeah. And you've noticed all the flight paths in BFA are like super cheap now because level 10
Yeah.
should buy 'em? Yeah, it's fun. I was like, wait, it's like 54 silver instead of 5 gold? Sweet.
Yeah, consequently, it's a lot harder for new players to make gold.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I'm
the
doing questing. It's been giving me like 20 to 30 gold a quest at like level 30.
Yeah. I just bought a whole bunch of recipes from the vendor in Agitar, and it was silver. I bought it.
Yeah, I like that. You can learn anything at level 1 now. Any expansion.
On tanks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go ahead and hear.
Anyone's been paying attention, I never do the same pull number twice.
I was noticing that.
9 seemed really long though, so I went down from 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away from your soulfly. Oh, okay, so it looks like it's not glowing orange. It is broken. Run away from the copy of yourself that you see.
Mine was glowing orange.
Mine was orange.
So mine just wasn't.
Yep, mine was orange.
Fun. Well, I'm glad I'm the only one with that graphical error.
You might not have gotten it, Fussy. It doesn't always hit everyone.
I did get it. I got the DBM warning for it, and I saw me just not glowing.
Yeah, I was the same way, Fuzzy.
Natural colors for me.
Void Witcher team.
Last time where only mine
my
was glowing
melees, I can't
orange, no one else's.
Soccer team, get ready. You're heading on in. Go, soccer team, go. Ooh, we had somebody move out last second. That is okay, though. It is normal. Just make sure to jump in. Go be messy. Run away from your soulfly. Yeah, it's definitely bugged out for me.
Yeah, because mine's glowing orange.
Yeah, for me, it's only the ground. My character model is normal colors.
Same. Watch pizza slices. Nicely done with soccer mist. You're a true Pele.
Uh-oh.
And now I'm still hungry, because, yeah, pizza.
Pizza sounds really good right now.
Yeah, I'm having one in like an hour, I think.
2, 1.
This raid is actually not that bad. I can't remember which one it was, but one of the raids that I was leading, I just named every mechanic after food for like every boss.
Jeez.
Nice.
I would have been starving.
Was the crucibles like noodle face?
I don't remember what it was. I wish I knew which tier it was, but it was like there were enough abilities that were close.
Nashitar?
Void Witcher, people get ready. Go be soccer players.
Like, I swear you had a lot of food in Eternal Palace, Fussy.
It might have been Eternal Palace.
I didn't get it because someone else was in the thing with me. So you guys have to do
I got
this.
it. Oh, I don't have it. Remzo, I see you have it. Go be Pele.
I got it. You guys can go away. Go back to the boss.
Alright, fine. Still not wanted.
He's being a true Pele. Not gonna share the ball.
Go heal someone, I guess.
Watch Purple Pizza. And Soulfly.
Wow. I haven't moved in like a minute.
Yeah, this fight's not a fun one.
You, I got every single
Potentially.
soul play.
No, I was just saying I was getting bored because I haven't had to move for the pizza in like a minute.
Look what you said.
Oh, right? I was just thinking that. Shoot.
Four, three, two, one.
And jump on in. Just need people in these. And there we go. Nicely done.
Yay,
Heading up
sick.
towards Vexiona.
Well, I have to go, unfortunately.
See you, miss.
Thanks for coming, miss.
Thanks for having me.
Wow,
And
I
good
just
luck with the rest of the ride.
walked off the elevator right before it went down. That was close.
Oh, I gotta change my ELV UI. I'm not used to having 6 groups.
All right, looks like enough of us are up here. Let's go ahead and start pulling the trash.
I was just debating that too.
I love getting one shot.
That was fun.
Yeah, you gotta don't stand in that circle that they do. There's I believe it's the enforcers. Yeah, you need to get out of the brutal smash.
Yeah, and it has, wow, it is spicier than it used to be also.
See, I'm not
no,
used
it's
to
tickled when I
red
felt
light in this, so I didn't realize when I was in the mob of enemies. That was my bad.
So what food are these stripes going to be called?
What do I actually call these? You know, we don't run this one so often, so I don't have as many fun names for Vexiona.
Licorice? Black licorice?
I think I usually just say move, and there's panic in my voice.
Grapefruit roll-ups?
Panic. Nice. I mean, it's a we should be scared, right? I mean,
Beware.
Miss made me do it, Tanner.
I was gonna say, I even moved. Why is that beam following me?
That was his parting gift.
Still got a couple more groups of trash. Also, if I could ask for a res, that would be super sweet.
Trying to res, but I've been in combat. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Thank you.
Oh no, I didn't kill you with the beam, did I, Fussy?
No, I died to Smash. I thought I had more time and I was on the edge. Thank you for the res.
I mean, Mistweavers may not be like better after pre-patch, but I always feel safe when the bubble's around me.
True.
And I feel like I could be wrong on this. Waggle, let me know if I'm wrong. I feel like they buffed the bubble.
Or died with a bubble on me. That's all I know.
Waggle saved me with the bubble more time than I care to count on the
same
Voidwing carries.
I know sometime during Ny'alotha they changed it to be based off max health instead of spell power, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what they changed it to. Realistically, it's not the greatest tank CD. But the big shield does look nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember our monks on Zek whatever in Nazjatar raid, where you had dispel things, but it would do damage. Our monks were running Vision of Perfection. So they would just get random revivals and dispel everybody and we would die.
Oh, that's evil.
Revival. The worst raid CD in existence half the time.
It's so great for Hive Mind though, because you could just ignore the poison guys and let them explode.
I used Revival in the trash, going into Carapace and blamed the priest for mass spell.
Oh, evil.
And that's why you have details to see who did the dispels.
We both at the same time. They are both in on it, so we just cast at the same time.
Nice. Alrighty, so Vexiona, super fast. Which is gonna be a little bit harder, because I don't remember what's on normal. Hold on. Okay, so we still got shadows on normal. Alright. If you get the encroaching shadows debuff, it's going to be about 2 people every time. Make sure you're bringing it to the square/diamond side of the room. Just run on over as far as you can and let it drop. We're going to be slowly working our way the other way across the room, so getting it as close to that wall as you can is perfect. Make sure you get those ads as soon as they're out. Fight the boss. She's going to be here, then she's going to fly up. She's going to be in one of these 3 lanes. Triangle, star, or X. I usually do where we're standing now is the back, star is the middle, X is the front, but I'll try and use these markers. But if like I panic and I'm just saying like it's in the front, don't be in the front. Front means X, just so everybody knows. And we're gonna save hero until she gets to 40%. At 40%, we hero, we burn her down. It's a spice of time. Everybody needs to stack up, and if you get encroaching shadows, then you take it out with your buddy. For tanks, trying to think of a fast way to explain this. Pretty much just want to taunt off at around 15 or so stacks, I believe. The only way you can drop those stacks is by using the beam. Try and use the beam to zap the ads, and not the melee. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. If not, I'm going to be explaining everything during the fight as well.
Yeah, and when the ads die, we're supposed to get whatever they drop to get rid of Void Corruption, is that right?
It's only when the big ad dies that you get that orb. And we'll get a big ad every time she goes into her air phase.
Cool.
All right, let's do this on tanks. Yeah, go ahead and pull her off. Perfect to the side. Let's get that ad first. All right, right here is good. You don't have to bring her all the way to the wall.
Cabby.
Yep, and she is a dragon, so make sure to just have her breath away. No worries in the tail.
Okay, cool.
Encroaching shadows out.
I forget about their tail anyways.
There's an annihilation core on her foot for the tank.
Encroaching shadows out. Nicely done. Ads are coming up.
Hey, Rainy, you want to taunt? I got like 10 stacks.
Shadows out. Get these ads first, remember.
Four, three, two, one.
And ads are up. Go ahead and bring these ads to the boss. Oh, never mind. She's in her air phase. All right, let's get these ads. Keep your eyes on where you are and where she's flying.
It's mid.
Get out of the middle. Get out of star. Move, move, move.
Bottom is
Get out
bottom.
of the. Get away from triangle. Move, move, move. Tanks, when do you pick up that orb? Tal, probably you.
Yep.
It's mid again. Mid.
Get out of triangle. Or star. Star, get away from star. This is what I get for trying to remember shapes.
Rising tank.
Alright, and back on the boss. Watch that breath. Tal, go ahead and pick up that orb. Shadows out. You have a ton of stacks. Yeah. Go ahead and use that on this. Go ahead and use that in this first stack. You can hold on to that orb for a while, so it's better to pick that up early. And let's get these ads, everybody. That does mean all DPS should be on these ads. If you're on the boss, you're doing it wrong. Shadows out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
More ads are out. We need to get these first ones down, otherwise they're going to empower themselves. Okay, switch to the next set of ads. Shadows out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And next set of ads. Shadows out.
She's mid. She's mid.
Add a star, add a star.
She's bottom. She's bottom.
Get away from triangle. Away from triangle.
Top. She's mid. Mid.
Away from star. Let's get a Brez on Tal. And we're going to reset over by Moon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ads are up.
Yep, make sure we're getting these ads.
Don't forget, tanks need to pick up the orb to reset their stack.
Yeah, so Ari, you're going to want to grab that orb because you're at 25 stacks. That's a hecking lot. Go ahead and just beam as many of these guys as you can.
4, 3.
Not the group, though.
Yeah, don't beam towards the group.
I'm trying to.
Make sure we're getting these ads. That is first priority. Tanks, if you can pick them up and bring them to the boss, that'd be awesome. They're super spread out right now. Get these ads first. Stack up right next to the boss. Everybody, everybody.
Four, 3,
Alrighty, you want to taunt? I'm up to 30 stacks. It's you.
Everybody out. Move, move, move. Oh, yeah,
I'm
good. we hear-
taunting. I'm gonna get taunt.
Cool.
Let's finish these ads up.
Heal
And make
Swolsh.
sure we're on the boss.
I'll let if you guys see an orb. I'm at 35 stacks hiding.
Shadows, go out with
There's
your
no
buddy.
more.
Yeah, no, there's not going to be any more.
Copy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just call out when you can't take anymore. I'll taunt her.
Out, out, out. Everybody out.
Yeah, you're on her. Or you should be on her, because I'm at 30. So I assumed you were tanking.
Oh no, I'm the unholy DK.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Don't drop shadows in the group. No, no, no.
Don't drop that in the group.
I'm taunting. I'm taunting.
I'm taunting too. I got AoE bubble, so I'm invincible for 8 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody out.
Just yell when you're scared.
Oh, I'm scared, but you might as well just pick her up if I die.
Shadows, make sure you're heading out together and just drop them right on top of each other.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Walsh, huh? What's up, man?
Nope.
Out, out, out.
I'm death striking so hard.
I'll pick her back up when you die. And then die right after, but you know.
You can do it.
I didn't know Swash was in here.
3 hours.
Keep it together.
That's a CD, so bye-bye.
I like your flail. Looks pretty cool.
Thanks. Yeah, it's the challenge mode one from Legion, the tanking one. Obviously.
Nice.
So. It was the only one I managed to do, but I was so happy when I finally got it.
All right, go ahead and wipe it on up.
She dies at 7%, right?
I wish.
Do you think it would help if I, since I'm garbage DPS anyway, third tank to pick up the ads?
No, we really shouldn't need a third tank. I'm actually gonna go heals.
Somebody needs to pick up the ads because they're all over.
Yeah.
Yes,
I can
because
I have Gorfring and spread.
clear Discord for a second. Clear Discord for a second, guys. Please, thank you.
It's a
What should be happening? What should be happening is whichever tank is currently tanking the boss, you're just going to make sure the boss is faced away from the raid so it's not breathing on everybody. Whoever the off tank is, it is your job to pick up all those ads. And I know it's a lot, but you guys are both paladins, so you got the nice big shield. So just make sure that you are grabbing those and then pulling them right onto the boss so we can get them down ASAP. Yeah, and we shouldn't need a third tank. I am going to go heals just to give us that little bit of cushion because this fight is definitely a heals check. But other than that, if we can just make sure that we're getting those ads close, we'll be able to get them down much, much faster. And then we'll be able to get much more DPS in the boss. And then we will get the boss a lot faster. And not all of us will be dead going into that last phase.
Yeah, Fussy, I need like 2 to 3 minutes. I gotta do something real quick. It's an emergency.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, and for the actually, as I'm looking through now, just a couple non-tank notes, everybody notes to make sure that we're doing. Even when we're in that flight phase, still make sure that you're trying to get those encroaching shadows out to that side of the room. If you can't make it all the way to that wall, that's okay. But I know in this case, we had a bunch that were just in the middle of the room. That is the worst spot for them to be because then we have to maneuver around them the whole rest of the fight. So just as far over to that side of the wall as you can get them.
That's to the right, correct?
Yes.
I can heal if you want. I'm not enjoying Feral as much as I thought I would.
That's okay. I That's totally comfy for me to go. I've been swapping back and forth all night.
Okay, because I'm comfortable with healing too. I love Druid heals.
Yep, and do make sure that you are interrupting the ads, since that'll help with getting them all stacked up in one spot. And that'll also mean they're not doing more damage. So I know Bright had to step away, but let's see, is everybody else here?
I had to wait for the elevator to go back up.
Perfect timing.
Almost.
That's okay. We got Warlocks. We can get you a summon.
No, I'm just about here.
So at least from the tanking side, this should go a lot smoother. Half the time, Eds can't be taunted, so I didn't actually know what the heck was going on this fight.
Just need to eat up. I'm here already. Fuss.
Or you can be here again.
Waiting on Nisha and Oriel.
Oh, sorry, I'm here. I'm fiddling with my add-ons.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, you put a feast down. Okay.
Just nuke them all and let a loon sort them out. Perfect.
I mean, you might want to kill the warriors that do the smash first. Not every group of ads has one, though. They might be all casters, but if there is one of those warriors that does the smash that killed a couple people before we pulled the boss when we were clearing the trash.
There are no warriors in normal.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't even think there's any warriors in heroic.
No, dude. Isn't Spellbound Ritualist the priority?
If you can, though realistically, we should be burning them down and interrupting everything that they do, that it won't, like, just kill anything you see as fast as you can.
Good rule of thumb.
Oh, now we're waiting on Cherfanta. Oh, okay, perfect. On tanks.
I'm giving balance a try because I'm not enjoying feral as much. I want to try balance.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, and once. Okay.
5, 4.
Zoe, tell me don't die.
1.
Remember, let's get this ad first. Make sure we're always bringing the ads by the tank. Or by the boss, I mean. Perfect, there we go.
Beware.
Shadows out. To the side.
Beware.
4, 3, 2.
Shadows out.
1.
To the side, not by the steps.
Yep, to the side, not in the
Gateway.
back, thank you. Let's get these ads. Bring those by the boss. Tal, you can go ahead and grab that orb now. It is just going to chill there for a while. Shadows out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Much cleaner in those ads. Nicely done.
Gateway.
Next set of ads.
Alright, Rainy, let's swap. Top us.
Nope, she's going into her air phase. Let's bring these ads together. Make sure they're not everywhere.
She's
Be away
she's
from
mid.
star. Be away from star. And remember, still want to be getting our shadows near the front.
She's bottom. She's bottom.
Be away from triangle. Be away from triangle.
Try not to drop those in the middle.
I'm resin tank. I'm resin tank. She's middle. She's middle.
Away from star.
Watch out. She's mid. Mid.
And she's coming on down. Let's finish up with this ad.
Urania.
4,
I got the stacks still.
2, 1.
Shadows out.
Just Tala, you need to pick up an orb and use it.
Yep, I'm using it now. It dropped when I died, so.
Ads are up.
Shadows out.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
New ads up. Let's get these ads a little bit closer to the boss. Remember to interrupt them. Shadows out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next set of ads. She's going to be going to her air phase soon. And there she goes.
She's mid. She's mid.
Be away from Star. Be away from Star. Shadows out. Do not put
She's
it
bottom.
there.
She's bottom.
Be away from Triangle.
She's mid.
And
She's mid.
Be away from Star. And she's coming back down. Make sure to grab that orb. Use it on the first set of trash.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One of our tanks needs to grab that orb.
Urania, grab it, use it, and then we'll swap.
All right, stacking on up right by the boss. We need to get these ads first, so make sure we're ranged interrupting them and bringing them in.
Urania, come taunt it off me. We'll switch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Out. Move away, move
It's a
away.
bubble. Stand in the bubble.
Let's move the boss more towards Star to give us more room to maneuver. If you make sure you're kind of by triangle if you can, the person with the triangle marker. Move away. Velo, go ahead and scream.
That was Velo scream.
Perfect.
Yes. That was me.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl.
Move away. And there we go. All right, to Hive Mind.
Thanks for the res.
Thank you for the res.
Thanks for the res.
Thanks for the res.
You're
That was a fun fight.
I honestly don't know if I like any other kind of druid. I mean, balance is fine, but I just don't know it.
Alrighty, and if you are getting feared in that last phase, If you have encroaching shadows, there's always going to be 2 of you, so just make sure to go out with your buddies so you guys don't get separately feared and then die. That way you can just drop it together and never get feared. If you're not taking out with shadows and you're getting feared, just make sure you're sticking with the group. And if you're the tanking getting feared, I believe other than when the breath is coming out, the tanks can be pretty close to each other. You'll just want to make sure that you're cognizant of when the breath is coming so that you're not going to get double stacks.
Fussy, I need to go to bed.
That's okay. No worries. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. Yeah, I gotta get up in 5 hours for work. So.
Oh, geez. Yeah, no, go sleep.
Okay. You have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Get that eye.